Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about few more examples related to date file, where we will see how we can set the custom date format for our requirement. So prior to this session, we discussed about the predefined formats, like we use short date, long date, medium date, right? But what if we want to use the date in a particular format, maybe in yyy-MM-dd format, in dd-MM-YY format, or any other format? So in those situations, how to use DatePipe, what are the values that we need to set after a pipe, these all things we are going to discuss in this particular session. But before we proceed further with the session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the Sharmit digital course book. You can find the link in the description, from where you can find out all the sequential sessions in the proper manner. And if you walk through those sessions prior to this session, then it would be give you a good hands-on, because these all sessions are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use Angular pipe date for custom date formats. Okay, alright, so let's go to app.component.ts file. Now in this TS file, we know that we need one variable as well as one module, and module is for using the pipe symbol. So for that, what you can do, you can simply go in import section. Here you can write common module and press enter. So this common module will provide us all the required pipes. Like if you take your cursor here, you will see that exports all the basic Angular directives and pipes such as ngif, ng-for-off, or something like that. But we are interested, as of now we are just interested in pipes, so that means it is providing us the pipe. Now pipe is added. Now it's time to add the variable. So what we will do here, we will simply expand it, and after expanding it, we can write here the variable name. So let's say for the demo we need date, right? So let's create a variable with the name current date, then colon, then here we will write date, then equal. After it equal, we will write here new date of function. Okay, so this thing is ready. Now you can save it. So what basically we did here, we simply created one variable. We created one variable called current date and stored the current date into it. Okay, fine. Now let's go to app.component.html. Here you can see Angular 19 course by Sharmit is already there. So after that, we will put the another heading where we will keep the title of today's session. So I'll just simply write here Angular DatePipe hyphen, then we will write here yyyy hyphen mm hyphen dd. Okay, and these all things are case sensitive. So although like right now we are just writing the heading, but in actually like when you will be using it with the DatePipe, so at that time it should be matched with the same case. So it's better to write in the same case in the example also, in the heading also. So dd, then we have mm hyphen, then yyyy. Perfect. So this thing is there, and another format we will learn, that is MMMD comma y, or maybe firstly we can learn about EEEE comma MMMD comma y. Perfect. So this is ready. Now you can run this application. So simply write here ng serve hyphen open, enter. This command is incorrect. Let me clear it. ng serve hyphen open, enter. Let's wait for a few seconds and then it will show you the output. And in output you can see only headings are coming, like Angular 19 course by Sharmit, Angular DatePipe, 4 time y, MM, dd, MM, and EE, all 4 MMMD. Okay, so this is the data that we just displayed on a screen. Now we will explore the scenarios. So firstly, like write one paragraph. Here in this paragraph we will print the current date as it is without any modification. So current date, and in bracket we can write without date pipe. Okay, then we will write here colon, double curly braces. In this double curly braces we will write the current date as it is. We are not modifying it. Okay, now you can save it and refresh it. So you can see that we have got this current date which starts from SAT Saturday, JUL for July 26 2025 7:29:41 GMT plus 05:30 Indian Standard Time. So this thing is ready. Now what we are going to do, we are going to apply some formatting, some custom formatting like yyyMMDD. So these all things we will discuss, and also we will discuss like why it is important to keep it as capital M, otherwise what will happen. So let's see. So firstly we will add one paragraph here. In this paragraph we will write current date, and the format we are going to use is yyyy hyphen capital M hyphen DD. And after this what we will do, colon, double curly braces, and in this double curly braces we will write current date pipe, then date keyword, and after date we will write the actual value with a colon, that is 4 times y capital M DD. Perfect. Now you can save it and refresh it. So now you can see we have got the value as 2025 07 26. Now if we talk about, so this is in the same format, right? yyyy-MM-dd. But why we have kept this MM capital? Because if you make this MM small letters, you will find that this time it is not considering the day. It is not considering the month. It is considering the minutes. So small m is for minutes and capital M is for month. So make sure to put it in the same way. Otherwise it will throw you the different value which is redirected to the minutes, not to the months. Clear? Fine. Now similarly there might be a requirement where we want to keep the day first, which is 26, then month, then 7, and then year, which is 2025. So for that what we will do here, we will simply write here current date. After current date we will write here DD, and I'll just show you another example. Instead of hyphen, let's say if you want to go with a slash, so you can refer this thing. Okay, MM and then 4 times y. Okay, so this is the thing that we want to try. Then colon, double curly braces, current date, and after this we will write here pipe, then date, then colon, and in here we will just put simply the actual format, that is dd slash mm slash and then yyyy. Something is wrong here. Let's verify. dd here we have made the mistake. It should be slash on both sides. Okay, so what we did, like we just created current date, then colon, after a colon we use dd yy. Why it is throwing error, not sure. Let's rewrite it. Maybe something is wrong here. We made some typing mistake. So double curly braces, then we will write here current date. Okay, there should not be space, that's why it was giving error. Okay, fine. So here we will write date, after date we will put colon, and inside a colon we will write dd slash mm slash yyyy, and now you can save it. After a save you will see that we have got the value as 26/7/2025. Clear? Perfect. And here, like, if what will happen if you provide only 2y? Let's see. So in this case it will just show you the 25, not the complete 2025. Okay, so this thing you can explore by your own also. And another example I will show you, where we will write current date, or this time we will write format 4 times e, and then we will put comma here, then MMMM, 4 time M, then D, and then we will write Y. So what it will do, let's see. I'll put column here, and let me save the time by copying it from here. Just paste it here and just copy the path also, that this format also. Let's remove it from here, and then we will simply use this format. Okay, let's save it and see the output. So this time we have got the values. For 4 time E's we have got Saturday. For 4 time M we have got month, complete day, and then we have 26, 20, 25. If you make some changes, let's say if I make double E, it will show only SAT for short. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.